Hi, and welcome to another edition of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And in today's video, we're going to look at some late-breaking cast news, or potential cast news, for Season 3 of The Mandalorian. I'm pretty pleased about it, if it's true. I'd love to see this particular actor appear. And as you've seen from the titles or the opening montage, it is, of course, the great Christopher Lloyd. So let's get down into this article from Screen Rant and take a look. So here's the article. Christopher Lloyd joins the Mandalorian Season 3 cast. Actor Christopher Lloyd is reportedly set to join Disney Plus Star Wars series The Mandalorian as a guest star in upcoming Season 3. And I think everybody would love to see this. The Mandalorian is the high point. Of all the properties that Disney has tried and failed to create from the Star Wars legacy it purchased, The Mandalorian is probably the only one that works. And so to get an actor of such renown, shall we say, would be a major coup for Disney's really only success in the Star Wars universe. And not forgetting, of course, that he would sit in so perfectly because he's also one of those few that's been in both the Star Trek universe and now the Star Wars universe. There's not many. It is a select group. But yeah, he would join those upper ranks, which would be great. But anyway, let's get down into the article. Have a look. While information about The Mandalorian's upcoming Season 3 is slow to dribble out, it has been reported that beloved actor Christopher Lloyd is set to join the Disney Plus series as a guest star. The actor is widely known for his string of kooky characters he played in the 80s and early 90s, and who were often as eccentric as they were warm. Most notably, Lloyd played Doc Brown in the Back to the Future franchise, Uncle Fester in Barry Sonnenfeld's Addams Family films, and less warmly, but no less eccentrically, Judge Doom in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, a film I recently watched a few weeks ago. Haven't watched it in maybe 30 years. And yeah, forgot how good it was and thoroughly enjoyed it. And just watching that film, it just brought back so many, well, I suppose it was nostalgia really, but so many warm memories. So if you get a chance to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, yeah, go for it. It'll, it's only 90 minutes and it's 90 minutes of fun. So anyway, last season, The Mandalorian saw Din Djarin, aka Mando, Pedro Pascal, confronting his place in Mandalorian history as the current owner of the Dark Saber, which he won from Moff Gideon, Giancarlo Esposito, who is a marvellous actor in his own right, and I loved him in Breaking Bad. The wielder of the Dark Saber is effectively the Mandalore, or the ruler of all Mandalorians, a position which puts Din in the crosshairs of Bo-Katan Kryze, Katie Sackhoff, who once ruled Mandalore with the Dark Saber and longs to get her throne back. The Mandalorian Season 2 also introduced Rosario Dawson's Ashoka, who refused to train Grogu, leaving him to train in the ways of the Jedi with Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill in face but not voice. Grogu's story continued in the Book of Boba Fett, where he was seen training with Skywalker and eventually defying Skywalker's wishes to help Mando and Boba Fett take care of some roustabouts on Tatooine. Yeah, I actually feel that wasn't part of the Book of Boba Fett. I think that those scenes were actually shot as part of The Mandalorian Season 3. They realised how badly the Book of Boba Fett was doing and how poor the production of the show was. If you've not watched it, there is a scene which is supposed to be a high-speed chase through the streets of Tatooine, and it's cringe. It's like a 20 mile an hour. Everyone's driving vehicles capable of doing 20 miles an hour, and they're they're supposed to be like air bikes. Now think air bikes from the Forest World of Endor. Yeah, that's me. That's how an air bike should be: fast and whooshy, whizzing. These things are scooters, and they're that fast. It was embarrassingly bad. had I not invested in watching the show as far as I had, I would have been embarrassed if my friends walked in and saw me watching it. It was that bad. So I think they felt that, oh my God, what are we going to do? And so they cut these scenes, which I think were originally filmed for Mandalorian, and put them in to try and boost ratings. And they did. Those 2 episodes were highly regarded. The 2 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett in which Boba Fett doesn't really appear. But anyway, getting back to it. The Hollywood Reporter broke the news that Lloyd would be joining as a guest star for The Mandalorian Season 3. The details of his role, as is tradition with all Star Wars related, is being kept under close wraps. He'll be joining alongside confirmed stars Esposito, bringing his chilly and menacing Moff Gideon back, and Carl Weathers as foe-turned friend to Mando, Grief Karga. Despite some early rumours that he wouldn't be back, Pedro Pascal is also confirmed to return as the titular bounty hunter. Yeah, because it could be anyone under that helmet, and that's the problem. Pascal, like all actors, wants his FaceTime, so they have to bend the rules that he can take his helmet off a lot more. But I think they've reached what Pedro would consider the right price. Anyway, Lloyd joins a history of eclectic and off-centre casting for the show. Who thought politically incorrect comedian Bill Burr and iconically existential documentarian Werner Herzog would ever be on the same show together, let alone a Star Wars show? And not only that, but that they'd fit in perfectly and become fan favourite characters. Lloyd is no stranger to playing fan favourites or originating roles that inspire popular cartoons, which he then later stars as in live-action versions, as he did when he appeared in a couple of live shorts playing Rick and Morty's Rick Sanchez, based off his own Doc Brown. Speculating about who else could join this season as guest stars alongside Lloyd wouldn't mean much, considering the majority of the time not even the actors involved in Star Wars projects know what they're working on. This is true. It's so closely kept and slow. Everything's wrapped tight that they just get these actors, bring them in, they shoot their scenes, and they're off, and they don't tell them anything. Presumably so that they don't spill the beans, but that's how it is. Reportedly, Fennec Shand actress Ming-Na Wen thought she was filming Season 3 of The Mandalorian, only learning it was in fact the Book of Boba Fett after the project had wrapped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was actually filming the The Mandalorian rather than the Book of Boba Fett. And I think they've had to chop and change a lot of things. But anyway. Actress Jennifer Beals reported a similar story. The actors in the episode featuring Mark Hamill's appearance on the show didn't know Luke Skywalker was even going to be in the scene, because they got an actor who wasn't Mark Hamill to walk on. It was random Jedi. They shot the scene and then obviously post-production put the face on. Likewise, speculating about what role Lloyd would be in the ever-expanding universe is a fool's errand, but his presence in The Mandalorian promises, if nothing else, a bounty of potential. Boom, boom. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see him in there. So let's hope it's true. Let's hope he comes in, and let's hope he's good. Anyway, I'll come back up. We'll round this off. Yeah, so exciting news. I think if we could get Christopher Lloyd on screen in any way, shape, or form would be good. He is getting on a bit, it must be said. So let's hope he can hold his original sort of bonkers performances, and give us something worth the watch. And I'm sure we will. I mean, he's good. He really is good, and he just has that sort of wacky, crazy look about him that I think is mainly his personality shining through. I don't think he acts too much. Some people are great actors, and some people are just great at being themselves. I tell you, you get that with Ryan Reynolds. He doesn't really act when he does his films. He just goes on screen and he's just Ryan Reynolds. But it works, and we all like his films, And I think it's much the same with Christopher Lloyd. So yeah, fingers crossed everything's good. Please let The Mandalorian Season 3 be as good as 1 and 2. Let's not cock this up along the lines of everything else Disney related. But yeah, that's it. So I will round it there, and we'll see you on the next video. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications on future output. Leave a like, leave a comment. We answer them all. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.